Good morning. Ooh, what was that? I'm still laying in bed. My hair is like crazy, but I'm kind of getting a late start today. It's 11:39 and I haven't gone to the clinic yet. I'm about to get up and, shower and everything and go, but um I wanted to uh I wanted to respond to a message that I got from Cobb 864. We've been talking, and he's like in a similar situation. He wrote me a long message, and to be honest, I was just like too lazy to type one back because I had a lot to say, so I wanted to do a video back. Um, First things first, let's see. I've been at the clinic for like a year and a half. I was at 90, and I came down and literally, like, had no issues. But from what people tell me at the clinic, because I mean, I try to ask around a lot because I'm really curious, about detoxing. And they say that it doesn't hit you really until you are at about 30 milligrams. And then, whoo, they said it's bad. It gets really bad. So that's when what I'm gonna try to do is, I'm gonna try to hit 5 milligrams a week until I get um, down to like 30. And then I'm gonna do like maybe 2 milligrams a week, if that, just as much as I can, as much as I can. Um, okay, let's see. Yeah, the methadone, it definitely doesn't get me high. Definitely doesn't get me high. It makes me tired, actually. Like, I mean, it does give me a boost when I get it because I know I'm gonna feel better. Because I'm on a lower dose than I should be, so I start having like premature withdrawal symptoms early, like the cold sweat. So once I get the methadone, I know that I'm gonna feel good. I can go do what I want for a little while, and but about 2, 3, maybe 4 hours after I get it, ooh, I get so tired, just like insanely tired. I don't know why it does that to me, but yeah, I get really tired. So yeah, I'm wanting to go slow. At first, from 70 to 30, I want to try to go like 5 a week, if I can do it. I'll see. When I go down to 65, I'll let you know how I'm feeling, a couple days into it, to give my body like a little bit of time to adjust. I'm sure I'll be fine because I didn't even dose yesterday. I haven't had methadone since Saturday morning at like 7 o'clock in the morning. Um, So, yeah, I'm doing pretty good. So, I hope my request has gone in today, because if it has, then I'm going to be like, yeah, just scoot me down to 65, because I didn't dose yesterday, so my body would adjust to the taper a lot better, but it usually takes like a week for those things to go in, so they probably won't let me do that. I'm going to ask, though. Um, like I said, I'm not too nervous about the early parts, but it's the later parts, like just getting it, getting that last bits out of your system. It's just, I'm scared it's going to be really hard. Yeah, my mom pretty much made me get on Lortab, methadone, because I got busted in a heroin sting in June of 2008. And so my habit was, everybody knew that I was on the news. They had our fucking mugshots on the news, and my mom found out about it, and so she pretty much, yeah, she pretty much told me, this is your only option. You have to go into methadone. I think it will be good for you, and it has been good for me. Granted, it's another cycle and it's another addiction, but it's stabilized my life a great, great, great deal. So, I'm thankful for that. But it's ready. It's ready. Um, I used to chew fentanyl patches too. I didn't know like hardly anybody that did that. Well, I wouldn't chew them. I would stick them up in my gums for 45 minutes to an hour, then take them out of my gums and chew on them. And I would get fucked up from those things. They were good. You mentioned about getting cancer from methadone and blah blah blah. Methadone definitely fucks with your body. Um, Not necessarily cancer and things like that, but I got diabetes from methadone. I'm pre-diabetic. They did an annual, I don't know, they do things differently at different clinics. At our clinic, like every year, they take our blood, blah, blah, blah. So they took my blood, and the test results came back, and she was like, yeah, your body's not producing insulin like it should. Your glucose levels are alarming. And she was like, yeah, you're pre-diabetic. If you keep going the way you're going, you're going to be on insulin, in a matter of months. So, methadone definitely fucks with your system more so than methadone advocates let on. See, that's the thing. People who are anti-methadone say it fucks with you way more than it does. But people who are methadone advocates say it fucks with you a lot less than it does. You see what I'm saying? So, it um, it's somewhere in the middle there. But I mean, all drugs fuck with you. All drugs fuck with you. Um, it's messed with my teeth a lot. Uh, since I got on methadone, I could bite into a sandwich and I'll look at the sandwich and there's like blood all over, or an apple especially. My gums bleed really bad. Makes my gums bleed really bad, but, man. I see, my father was an addict. He was on Dilaudid for 25 years, and he did the methadone thing, but he went back to using, and he ended up getting off of it on his own. Um, most of my old friends still do drugs. My boyfriend, my ex-boyfriend, I was with him for 4 years. We used together. We got into it together. He passed away 3 months ago from a heroin overdose, and I don't know. I just, um, I definitely don't look at the drug scene the same way, because it took somebody from me, and granted, what he did it on his own free will, but it's just, it's just heartbreaking to see somebody, because of that fucking substance, just, they're not here anymore. Never gonna see him again. Um, let's see. Yeah, and, I mean, most of the people that we hung out with still use. I don't really hang out with anybody. My boyfriend now, whom I met through my ex. It's funny, because I didn't actually meet Abe through my ex. A lot of people think I did. Abe met me at the same time he met Soda. So, like, the same day he met Soda, he met me. So, we just pretty much met each other all at the same time, and I didn't, but, me and Abe couldn't necessarily be friends because Soda knew that, I don't know, Soda really kind of knew that Abe liked me, and he would get really angry if me and Abe so much as looked at each other for longer than a split second. But, yeah, I I haven't smoked weed in, like, oh my god, 3 years. It started fucking with my anxiety. I loved